All right, y'all, welcome back to another video. This one's not a racing video, but it's directly related to racing because we are about to go racing. Logan, Ben, and Chris, Devin, and Timmy tested the Silverback Z06 at Red Springs the other day, and then we headed to Galot last night, made a couple hits in this. Trey shook down the bull mirror. As you can see here, we got a short little list of couple things we got to get done before we can set it free and they can go run on their own. Probably, I would say, they're going to race with us for most of the year. And then you guys know old Boomhauer here, my street car that I run in no prep stuff, is getting some action. We're going to the race in Darlington. So when you guys see this video, the race will already have happened because I think you'll see this video like Sunday. So Saturday should be the test and tune. Sunday should be this video. And then Monday will be racing content. And yeah, we're going down there. It's the Thaw out at Darlington. It's the first no prep back of the track. If you guys remember, we tested at Darlington at back of the track. So we are one of two competitors in the 64 car field that have some data there. So myself and Turbo John, a while ago, they had some like no prep testing right before Dig or Die. And I think it could be very valuable. We have a pretty good idea of what it will take. The setup on the car has changed since then. So since we raced there, we changed the rear ride height, we changed the front ride height, we changed the front spring, we changed the nitrous shot, and we changed the ECUs. We're on a Holley Terminator now, because at the time we were on a stock computer. But pretty much what happened when we were out there, we went pretty good. I guess I can tell times. We went like a 714, I think, at like 109 on a 200 shot. Our rear suspension was bound up. The car was actually resting on the anti-roll bar, so we had no real suspension. It was rigid, so it was just bouncing on the tire. So we fixed that. We put a factory height spring on it, and I think that, would you guys say the car works way better now? Yeah. With the rear spring? Yeah. Works way better. So we made a few laps in it since then. We went to Union City, ran in the Union City no prep, and went a couple rounds. We did that on a like 150 or 175 pound front spring. Since then, I got a taller spring, so I went from a 14-inch to a 16-inch and dropped down to a 100-pound spring. So the spring is more in coil bind now than the other spring was, so it's going to have more stored energy and hopefully allow a little bit more weight transfer. Put a new fuel pump on the car. It's got a MagnaFuel 750. Ben and I, Ben made the discovery. I looked at the log when we were running on the street, and it had a fuel pressure drop. I don't know if that's still in the trash or not. Probably covered in here now. So the black mesh that is inside of the, let me zoom in there. The black mesh that is inside of those tanks when they come, hold on. There we go. Was deteriorating and getting sent into the fuel filter, and we're believing that was our fuel pressure drop. Pretty clogged filter, huh?
Well, definitely doesn't help.
So we ripped that. What is that stuff in the tank? Most of those fuel cells come with it.
It's like a foam, yeah.
Just to help prevent fuel slosh.
Yeah, I guess that's what they're thinking it'll do.
Which is useless.
I don't really think so. I mean, I do think so. It's the outlets are facing backwards.
So literally, as you leave, it's gonna push more fuel towards it.
Yeah.
Really doesn't make much sense. So hopefully we got our fuel pressure drop taken care of. You know what's crazy is we were having fuel pressure issues before, and maybe that had something to do with that fuel pump dying. But we got it figured out. The Holley was, if we didn't have the Holley Terminator software on there, we wouldn't have been able to pick that up because we literally looked at a log. I said, damn, that's weird. Fuel pressure is dropping as it goes down track. Let's look into it. When we were on the HP tuners, we weren't able to do that. So very helpful to have the Holley Terminator on there. We're running a lot of things through. The only thing we're not running through there is oil pressure, but it's got a big oil pressure gauge here and like engine temp, which we still got analog gauges. What else are we missing, boys?
Change the oil.
Change oil. How was the oil?
Very thin. I don't know. It was weird. It was very thin and like full of like chalky, almost looked like graphite powder.
Yeah, it was odd looking.
Which may have been caused by John.
Still has great oil pressure.
Whoa,
so
whoa.
like,
What'd you say?
May have been caused by John.
Why?
Letting it get hot.
How does that happen?
The only thing he's got to do is switch on the fans and...
Did they get broke down the oil?
I forgot. All right. The last pass I made against Cornbread when we raced in the street there, when Sammy went ditch digging, I forgot to turn the fans on. So I'm sitting at the start line. I'm like about to pull in there. I checked my gauges one last time. Oil pressure's good. Engine temp 220. I'm like, damn, flip the switch on. And it was like slowly creeping down, but I sent her anyways. And yeah, so we got our tire pressure gauge. We know where we need to be tire pressure wise. So that's going to be very, very, very important. I think especially for out on the street when we were racing against Sammy and them. Unprepped surface, I think we were a little high. We were a touch high on tire pressure.
Probably
because
on no prep.
No prep.
When we could do a burnout, it'd be different, I feel like.
What was it?
We can't say. That's proprietary. We can't let everyone at home know the secrets of how to be a real no prep racer.
More air pressure, the better.
Yeah, I think the car, it drives better with more air pressure. When the track gets stickier, once people start laying down more rubber, we're able to go up in tire pressure because it will start to wrinkle the tire like to a point where you're like, that's too much wrinkle. So we'll go up in tire pressure. But if the track's not there, if everyone's just spinning, if there's really no bite at all, then you're kind of forced to, go low on the damn tire pressure. So, I mean, there's really nothing you can do about that. I mean, you got to do whatever the car wants. I got a pretty good idea of what it likes. So if we go out there first round, there's not going to be much rubber laid down. So we're going to be, at our bottom threshold there where we know the car works. But we've been gathering data on it. 300 shot, I guess it seems to work. We'll see how it does with someone else in the other lane. It looks great on these Bogarts, though. Let's be real here. Shout out to Bogart. I'm going to tag their Instagram. Everyone go follow Bogart. They're like the leader in just classic banger wheels. I mean, those things are just tougher than a $2 steak. We got another set over there, also tougher than a $2 steak. I mean, look at that thing. Everyone that's watching at home, if you're like, I'd say 13 to 19, if your mom's watching, she's going to be triggered. She's like, man, back in the day, I only wish someone pulled up with a car like that. So, all right, all we got left to do is load it up. This is just kind of like an overview of what we got going on. Boomhauer's running good. We're hoping, obviously, we're going out there with a couple race cars. You guys are going to see Matt from the YouTube channel Horsepower Matters or Gross Performance Solutions. You guys know Matt is always helping us out. He's going to have his nitrous car out there, so he's going to be running that. T-Cam, Cornbread, Sammy, Kevin, they're going to be out there. Who else is going to be out there?
That's the two LS Nasty other cars.
Those are the two other LS Nasty team cars. Who else is going out there, though? Turbo John will be out there.
Bunch of people.
I think like
There's going to be 60 others.
Yeah, 60. I mean, there's going to be 64 cars out there, so it should be pretty good. So I think all we got left to do is load her up, put her in the box. We also got like some very exciting news coming for like the racing operation around here. How exciting is the news?
It's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Won't see that till like late next week.
Late next week? Yes, very exciting. So, all right, I guess all we got to do is load it up and strap her down, and we're good to go. We're going to be kind of working at a match trailer tomorrow because he's got his old race rig going. So he's got a nitrous fill station. He's got fuel for us. We got 15 pounds of nitrous. We got 3 bottles topped off. I got another 3 that we're going to get filled up at the track. 5 gallons of race fuel. A couple wrenches and shit. Some glass cleaner. Some spark plugs. Matt's got some spark plugs for us because I ordered the wrong set. And we should be good to go. So, all right, we're going to put her in the box.
Hey, I just want to say this is a true car we can drive to the track because look at this. Literally everything we need to work on the car is right here. Floorboard.
Yes, right there. Oh, we got an extra one.
Yeah.
And we got a torch. Tell the people about the torch. Everyone's saying you need to use a proper heater, or you got to use a bath. What do you say?
I'd rather use a heater, but
But what?
budget cuts. This is all we can afford at the time. Oh my God, is that an Amish man?
No, that's your job.
That should be a brand new bottle.
I just want to feel it. I want to wait.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fairly new.
I think we've only used that, what, 3 times? Oh,
5 passes up there.
If some
That's
crackhead tried to
anti-cam.
sell me this at the Lowe's parking lot, tell me it was new, I definitely call him a liar, but it's pretty full.
Wes is the missing piece. We get you, early morning tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think we're just going to leave from the house. We're loading up now, the night before. Record this.
There's only a few other times that happens when I'm in town.
Don't you live here?
Actually, no, I don't. I live in Willow Springs.
All right, well, Wes came just in time. You want to hold the camera while we load her up, put her in the box, and then we'll be good to go. Dude, we should be, this is the most prepared we've ever been. Oil change, new spark plugs tomorrow, nitrous fill.
We're way too prepared. Something's got to go wrong. Something has to go wrong. And Logan knows it. Look at Logan. He's like, man, some shit's going to happen now.
I'm going to get to the house at like 6:30 in the morning, and John's going to be like, oh, I forgot.
He's going to be like, trailer's got 4 flats on it.
No idle air control valve. The idle air control valve is dead, and I never got a
flat belt.
I put a harness bar. $300 for a harness bar. Didn't put harnesses in it.
Maybe. It hooks too well. It even hooks in water. Oh, this thing hooks too well. It hooks in water.
Dude, literally, it hooks in water. You can't make that shit up. That's proof to everyone that's like, you need to learn how to do a burnout. The car will not do a burnout. Like, well, I'll tell you what, those things make though. I swear to God, this thing could hook in a bean field, a wet bean field.
You know what I think?
What do you think?
What do you think?
I think we should give it to the viewers.
Oh, you know what? Say less. Next giveaway car right there. Logan said it. I just declared it right here in his underlit trailer.
You're like a locked character right now. We can't even see you.
The next giveaway vehicle will be this silver Nitrous Mustang Holley Terminator, forged bottom end, 400, built 8.8, anti-roll bar, strange coilovers, Bogart wheels.
Damn, you're giving the Bogarts away too?
I'm giving the Bogarts
wow.
away too. Full,
wow.
no prep package. It has won around before, so, I mean, hell, that's more than the last car I gave away did.
It'll come with a harness too.
And I'll put a harness in it. Harness bar, 2 Kirky seats, steering wheel. It's got a bunch of gauges. I mean, this thing, honestly, is probably, I'm going to give away.
I'll send it down the road with 2 bottles too.
And we'll give away 2 bottles too, Logan. What else? You want to put my wallet in there? You want to put my wallet? You want my social?
Logan said it comes with the trailer at this point.
Holder. I might as well throw
You know
2
what?
bottles.
You get Logan's bottle bracket holder with it. I mean, this thing is AJE K member, coilovers up front, strange adjustable shocks
Wow.
in the rear.
Does that mean I can buy a shirt and win it?
You might be a conflict of interest,
Oh.
but you know your dad isn't.
Damn. Now we're talking.
Whole Gary be out there Persian next
Look
to
good
the
in the
street.
2-valve.
So yeah, I'm not sure when we're gonna start it, but this will be the next giveaway vehicle. Logan said it, so I mean I'm not gonna challenge him. He said give it away. I said give it away. Say less, Logan.